Hello everyone and welcome on your new pick a card reading. So this week we are going to find out what encouragements the universe has for you. So for this reading, I'm saying the universe, but it's not just the universe, it's really your spirit guides, your higher self, your angels. I even channeled your twin flames and their higher self to see if they have things to tell you, sorry. So we are going to see all of this now. So these are your pile to choose from. So you have pile number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. As always, I will let you some seconds for you to choose your pile. You can always pause the video if you need more time. And when you're ready, you just need to check the description box, down below, to go directly to your reading. Okay, let's go. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome in your reading. So let's discover right away your situation and the encouragement that the universe wants you to get. So these two first cards are about the current situation you are facing. So we have luxury with the Four of Chalices and the Queen of Discs. So I already see someone who is quite sensitive but still driven and down to earth. You may have some placement as Cancer, as mentioned here. Maybe your moon or even your rising. And because we have water and earth, I feel like these two elements are the ones that we find the most in your chart. But I feel lots of water in your rising and moon, so I guess that to balance this, your sun sign is probably an earth sign, so Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. With the luxury and the Queen of Discs, I really have the feeling that you are not really missing much in life. Things happen to you, beautiful things, and you are growing, and you are this queen, you embody her daily. But I also feel like lots of things happen to you, many beautiful things, but there are many opportunities that you don't see or that you don't follow, whether it is because you don't feel like it's for you, because you don't trust yourself to do it, and you don't have enough confidence. But with the green, this green color here, I really have the feeling of stagnant water. You stay in your comfort zone very, very much, and we still have this idea here, but you are not signs. And those people like to be passionate and to follow things they love, whether it's controlling things to feel safe, whether it is to grab the moon, to decorate your house like a Taurus would do, or just go to get the world like Capricorns would do. You try to restrain yourself to stay in your comfort zone, but you are pushed to go out by the universe, but also by yourself. There are things that you want to do out of this comfort zone, and you are missing opportunities out of fear, out of a lack of self-esteem and self-confidence. But with all of this water flowing and being all around, the universe is showing you that it's here, it's protecting you. You have all of these chances and opportunities. You have all the cups to get this water. The opportunities are falling from the sky, sometimes in a very destiny-like things, just like in a movie. Like you want to, I don't know, you want to publish a book, and at the groceries you will meet a very famous author who is willing to read your book and to help you, and you will be like, oh, okay, and you never call them back. This is the kind of vibe I have here. You have everything in your possession. You have the opportunities, the capacity to take them. Your abundance is overflowing everywhere, but you are putting your cups and yourself out of it, out of reach of what's falling here and what's here. You are staying in this. So this is your current situation. Let's see now the solutions for this that the universe gives you. The silver waterfall. Trust your intuition. She's always right. Nourish your body with high vibing energy. Okay, to me, this waterfall is totally step into who you are. Like, finally put your cups under this waterfall, and we still have the flowers here. We still have the sky shining things with the crystals, and this water and waterfall. We even have the rainbow. So it's totally I know it's easier said than done, but your solution is totally to go for it, to not be scared, and to, it may seem sad to say so, but it's really the idea. It's really to leave. Go and leave. That's really the idea. And with all of the animals appearing here that we don't have in the two other cards, it's really telling you there's life. There's life for you. Like, it's not the end of the world for you to go there, but also there's life. You can give life to your dreams by going through this, going out of your comfort zone. And it's like all the colors are back and it's fresh water again. And with the word silver, I also have the idea of some financial abundance here. You're also called to trust your intuition, not just yourself, but this little voice inside of you. I feel like for some of you, these things that you want to achieve, that you want to do, that you have many opportunities for, is something that you've been dreaming of for months, years, maybe since you were a child. And it's kind of a Disney movie cliche, but it's really this. You always try to do many other things because I see that you've been struggling so much to know what to do in your life instead of this, that you have been trying many things to try to find another passion that may be less scary for you to pursue because you are someone passionate, which is something that people don't see easily, but that is very present in earth signs. And yeah, the fact that you suffer so much relates to your water signs. So yeah, here we have pink and yellow. So yellow is the color of the solar plexus chakra, which is about self-esteem, confidence, and we have pink, which is related to the heart chakra. It's about love and self-love. And look, here we have a crystal related to the heart chakra, and this hand is on the heart chakra. So basically follow your heart and trust yourself in the process. And don't worry. Like, I love the simplicity of this person. They are just going as they are to follow what they want to do, and it's what you are called to do. So yeah, listen to this inner voice, because all the time that you've been trying to do other things, you felt like this dream was still what you wanted to do, and that's a reason big enough for you to step into it. And if you think so much about it for years, it's because this is what is meant for you. I also love the evolution we see, because it seems like it's the same stone, the same crystal here, but this person moved it another way. It's kind of like she wanted to be free with her hand to create something. So maybe it's related to creating, to make something with your hands. And it's kind of like this person like took it, like put this ring adapted in another way for her to have her hands more available. I also have the feeling that this change here is maybe what you want to do is a singer, but you're scared, so you are going to aim at first at singing for events, at weddings or things like that, and at some point you will be like, hey, I want to make my own music, I want to work with a label. And maybe this will be the change. It can be also, a change of your dream staying the same, but you doing it in a different way than the original one you have imagined, or you will start to follow. You're also called to be careful about how you take care of your body and your energy. The more you take care of your body, the further you will be able to go. I also love the idea that we have butterflies, and I didn't see it, but yeah, butterflies is clearly about this evolution. So this evolution may take time because look, it looks like this person's hair grew so much between this moment and this moment. So it can be a matter of months, maybe even years, but not more than 3-4 years. I would say 3 years maximum. And yeah, here we see this person's lines is very real, and here it would really feel like a dream with all of these lines. You feel like you are floating on a cloud, and at some point you will be like, I'm so happy, I'm really living what I want to live. I feel like it's not real at some point sometimes. And yeah, it is. So here is a word of encouragement for the universe, for you. So everything is scary and you feel vulnerable, but that doesn't mean anything is going to go wrong. Totally. Most of the time, most of the things we are scared of never happen. So just take a step forward, and even if you if we stay in this idea of being a singer, even if you go to an audition and you don't pass, you are someone passionate, and in the end realize that maybe this 15 minutes you passed in the audition singing felt better, even if you didn't succeed. To me, success is not evaluated this way, but even if you didn't pass an audition, you would have had a better time singing for people than just going to a factory and working. So it's still worth it. And see this positive point of view, because this will help you go further. Anxious feelings aren't usually indicative of reality. That's what I just said. And these two last cards are messages from your higher self. So basically the purest and most the part of your soul that is the most connected to the divine. So we are 33. 33 is about alignment between your mind, body, and soul. So you will feel good at some point, and this will help you go there. So I really love this idea. It's like you really have all the steps to go there. So put your hand to your heart and promise to love yourself fully. This is a contract for yourself. If you need to write it down and sign, do it. But you need to do this. And 32. Okay, so the universe is telling you, even if at some point it's difficult and you feel a bit lower in your mood, in your hope, and all, you are still in this vibe and you won't fall off from this path anyway. And so it says, release the tension, relax your face and shoulders, let it all go, surrender. I feel like you're someone who gets anxious easily, so doing some breathing exercises will help you in those moments, and being near to water too. Because, yeah, with this blue in the cat side of this idea of water, so yeah, be close to water. And yeah, sometimes it's okay to let yourself rest and let the flow of life carry you away. Maybe you will have even more opportunities, because the fact that you have so many opportunities since the beginning, to me, shows that you are someone who manifests things easily. So stay open to new opportunities. This is what I hear. So this is all for you today, pile number 1. I really hope that this helped you to find hope in this difficult time. I'm telling you bye for now. I hope you love this reading and that I will see you next time. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome on your readings. Let's discover right away what is your current situation and the encouragement that the universe has for you for this. So the 2 first cards are about your current situations. We have the I never know how to say it. Sorry. Wow, okay, the tower is really crumbling, like literally on camera. Okay. I have a few messages here, so I feel like I need to tell all of them because there are lots of different situations here. Number 1, I have the feeling of people who have been through something big, something huge. Here too, there are 2 categories in this first group. There are people who made a business and suddenly things are not going as well as they used to be. Also, the idea of someone who had a kind of awakening, something related to spirituality, actually a spiritual awakening, and you feel aligned with your life and all, which can also make a parallel with this business, with the people who felt like you were doing exactly what you needed to do and everything was successful and you've been the highest you've been in your life, and suddenly everything's falling apart and you don't understand why, because everything felt so aligned. Yeah, I think that's for all groups that the common point. You have been through lots of things that made you so successful, or that made you grow so much as a person, and you were loving it and you were really feeling aligned and in your vibe, and you felt like you find your true purpose and you were living what you were supposed to live and what you always wanted to live, and you felt like everything was coming together in your life to align you here, and with this Egyptian cross representing life and protection and all of these stars. I really have the feeling that you felt the universe literally in yourself. You were the Omega. Yeah, you felt like it's like you felt like you were living as your divine self, and you were so in tune with the universe and the divine and all, and you had this fire burning in you that helped you birth and grow projects, and suddenly you birth a new project and things are not working. There's no life inside of this egg, and suddenly seems like people used to support you, or maybe clients start going somewhere else that don't support you as much. And even if you want to feel protected and you stay here, you are under attack, and this whole business or self or thing that you built is crumbling down, but from the foundations, not from up there. So there was something in your foundation that were not good. I feel like for a very little part of you, a small part of you, there's a copyright problem here, or like, I don't know, for example, you created something as an inventor and you started to make this thing in a factory, and at some point you realize that someone stole your idea and you didn't have the patent to prove it was your idea, and suddenly everything's falling down. So if you don't, I feel like some of you are seeing it before this happens for you, for preventing you from doing this. So if you have a business, check all of your administration, because there may be something that is missing that might be a problem for you. Yeah, be very careful about your foundation. And if by any chance some of you took this pile and you're like, that's not my pile, stay a minute, because I have this to tell you. If you came on this pile and it's not your pile, this message was still meant to find you. You will make something, and you need to be careful before, because you won't think about everything and it may all fall apart. So before you leave, remember this. So let's see the solution that the universe has for you. That's not the kind of solution I was thinking of. So, sexual freedom, love, and your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. Okay, with the sexual freedom, to me, it's more about the message. This for me is more like an explanation for you. This card here is telling you that you are still in alignment. Don't reject the universe. You are still in alignment, and what you are living now is to teach you things. And those people who may have lived and stopped helping you, maybe they were gone at this moment because they thought you were doing good on your own, because maybe you were hiding this. Because here with this lion face, I have the feeling that you may be a lion, and lions tend to have pride and to not show as soon as it happens that something's wrong. We also have dragons here, and if your Chinese zodiac is the dragon, those people used to be very lucky, and they are seen by their peers as being successful. So people may feel like everything's going well, but no, because that's how people see you. So that's also maybe a reason why people are leaving you. And I don't feel like all of them, there are still, for some of you, some people will let you down, but not that much actually. And you will realize that for most of you, these people were just thinking you were doing good on your own. And look, the birds come back. The birds come back, but also new animals with the butterflies are coming to you, helping you. And there will be someone important that will help you in this situation. For most of you, I feel like it's more an affective relationship, like a friend, a lover, a family member. But for some of you, it can also be a lawyer or a banker. Like you would change bank or lawyers and you will find someone new, or you will get closer to this person in a professional way, and they will help you, and they will save the situation, in fact, and also help you feel better about this. Because maybe at some point you will be like, oh my gosh, I've been so stupid, I didn't think about this. And you will be tempted to blame yourself, and this person will be also an emotional support for you. You're also told that you are still loved, and the world is not turning their back on you, or at least not for a bad reason. You still have all of this love with the hurts and these colors. It's just that the universe is putting you in a situation for you to learn something from it. And so even if you can't see it now because it's hidden by this person, but there's still love here. And it will come the day that you will unfold all of this situation and understand why it happened, and you will understand that it's good that it happened, because it will bring you something better will come. So I have faith. And we still have this idea of connection with the divine here, of luck and success and love. So maybe at first you might be scared. I feel like at first you might be feeling like I want to continue my business, but I feel like because there's one thing I forgot, I feel like there may be many other things I forgot, and you may let all of this control you and feel so down about this that you can't go on this path because you're like, it's going to happen again, I'm scared and all. And the universe is telling you, have love and listen to your soul and this little voice, this intuition. Don't listen to your ego. And if you listen to your ego, you won't learn, you won't grow, and you won't come higher. And remember where you were here. You can come back to it and even further. So don't hesitate to stick to your plan and continue, because you really got this. So the next cards are cards of encouragement for you from the universe. So first we have you're doing fine, don't give up. That's totally the message we got just before. And we have the truth is you're far more capable than you feel. Do I really need to tell more? Because it's totally that. And look, we still have, I love how these two cards are completing each other. In this one, it shows you all the colors of the universe, of the love, and trust the universe as in you. And here it shows that you still have all of this love, connection, and all of this divine in you. So it's telling you nothing changed. It's just a phase for you to learn something. It won't last. So yeah, you are doing fine so far. I feel like this is a lesson that you will master quickly, actually. So don't give up. It won't last long. And you are more capable than you feel, totally. And the last card is a message directly from your higher self. So it says, show up as your highest self. I think I said something like that just before. What did I say? I said that, yeah, I said that here you were almost being your divine self. I said, I think that's the expression I used, because I never truly know how to say this, and I think I said divine self. So 31 gives 4, which is the number of angels and angels protection. So yeah, show up as your highest self. We still we have tigers here, so it's also possible that you're Chinese. I was about to say it before, and I think I didn't. I talked about Leo, but I wanted to talk about the tiger sign in the Chinese zodiac, because there are also people who seem to go easily through everything in life, because it looks like they have luck, but it's not really luck. It's more than they work hard, but they don't show it, and they don't show off. So it feels like everything's going well for them. And it's really the idea, and you come from this place that you love, from connection, and you are connected all around. You are part of the universe here, so don't feel like you lost this connection during this hard moment. So this is all for you, pile number 2. I really hope that I could help you with this reading, and that you liked it. Don't hesitate to come back. I hope to see you in my next video, and I'm telling you bye for now. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome on your reading. So let's discover right away what situation you are in. So first we have the Prince of Swords with her energy, and the Emperor. Okay. For the two first piles, I felt like there were lots of negativity, but for yours it's kind of positive, actually. Okay, so let's start right away with the Prince of Swords followed by the Emperor. I really have the idea of someone who is growing up, someone who is going to their higher self. They are becoming the best version of themselves. I have the feeling of someone who started from nothing and is now building an empire. So maybe you were working how to say, in a very low position somewhere, and you got promotions, and now you became the boss, or at least the manager. You became higher and higher, or you started out of nothing in life doing jobs here and there, and suddenly you became someone very successful in your career and professionally. Oh, okay. This situation made you change who you are. You were someone of air, someone who was kind of dreamy maybe at times, someone who wanted to fly high but beautifully, with the butterflies here. But you still are the Prince of Swords, so you were a fighter. And it's like you came from warrior to a king. But here, the only element that we are still rated to air and flying things, it's this bird that kind of looks like a vulture or maybe an eagle. It's like you went up there, but at some point you were like, it's not enough, I can get higher. And I felt like at first you were like, the cliche of bohemian cliche, someone who wanted to write poems in Paris, for example, and suddenly you became a businessman. You totally changed your dreams because at some point you realized you had the potential to have so much more, and you gave up on your dreams. So I feel like you lost yourself in the process. But you don't regret it though. But you are so focused on going higher, not to get back to where you were, because I felt lots of poverty here actually. And I feel also financial abundance from here, but it's not the main point. It's really you changing yourself. It's like you're not yourself anymore. But you're so focused on getting more, you don't see it actually. And you went from here to become a fire person, and you gave up on your dreams to get the money. It's really the idea. And you're so focused on your goal that you follow it. Okay, I feel like you are an Aries. Because we have an Aries sign, but also I try to not see the Aries, but with the overall vibe of this animal and this card. You could be a Taurus, but Taurus is don't give up on the dreams. It's their way always, and they don't change to fit. And Aries, if they have some more sensitive placements, they can be a bit weaker. I'm not saying this as a negative thing, but it would be harder for you to just stick to your dreams, and at some point you may change to go bigger. And I feel like your other signs in your placement, I feel like you don't have much earth, some water, more air, and some fire, like 3 or 4 fire signs. But at some point you started to realize that you should rely on your fire signs to go there, and you kind of closed all the other parts of yourself. So let's see the solution, sorry, I couldn't find the word, that the universe has for you for this situation. Yin and yang, find a balance. And surround yourself with your soul tribe. Okay. Does it look like a Christmas movie? Christmas movie cliche only to me. Like, find a balance between your personal life and your goals, between your dreams and your career. You can still follow your dream, as like give yourself maybe, even if it's just 1 or 2 hours off a week more, because I feel like you are your own boss. If you give yourself just a bit more time, if we're still about the idea of being a poet, for you to write and do it as a passion, it can still be good. But here you're trying to ignore part of yourself, and the day you will open your eyes, it will be too late. So here you're called to For most of the other pies, it's funny because they were told this will happen and it will like resolve the problem. But for you, I feel like you're called to do it, to find a balance between those things, to be yourself, to be this earth, this, what am I saying? This fire and this hair and water, I'd say. And yeah, surround yourself with your soul tribe. That's why I was thinking of a cliche of a Christmas movie, because you know, this moment when they recognize with their families they didn't see in a long time, and they're like friends from when they were young, and they see the truth of life. It's kind of the cliche, but your life won't be a cliche. Like you won't be, the universe won't ask you to give up on your career. I really have the idea that the universe is like, continue in it, but find a balance for what you love, so you don't hurt yourself. And the day you will realize it, you will have been hurting yourself too deep to heal. So, and this is you with this fire colors, this sun, and by working with other people who have the same ideas as you, working with them for this dream or this career, no matter which one, maybe both for some people you will meet. But by mixing your ideas, you will go even higher in one, or even maybe for some of you in both of the situation, your career and your passion. So don't hesitate to surround yourself with people who have the same interest as you and see the point of view. And don't hesitate to collaborate together, because you always want to be higher, but feel like at some point you will be so high and you will be stagnant, and that's when you will realize all the things you're missing, because things are not evolving, it will not be evolving anymore, and so you will get bored because you were not used of it for years of being doing the same things all the time because you were always evolving. And that's when you will realize that you will be too deep in your situation to change it. So when you are here, instead of, sorry, I hit the camera again, instead of like, as soon as you see you came, the further you can go, don't wait for the stagnation to stay. You really need to start working with these people as soon as you feel it, maybe a bit before, if you feel called to do it. So let's see if some words of encouragement for you from the universe. I really love it, because I feel like a part of you is feeling guilty for not being able of taking care of yourself. And maybe when you were this princess words, as we said before, maybe at this time you used to rely on other people, or you needed other people to help you financially. I have this feeling, not for all of you, but for some of you, and so you feel a kind of guilt if you go back to your dreams. And that's also this guilt that made you change who you are. So here it tells you, not beating yourself up anymore. It doesn't help, and you don't deserve it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with believing in your dreams. And people who are in businesses, like, I feel like it can be financial businesses for you, actually, like Wall Street or things like that. Those people tend to think that dreams are not valid. And their point of view doesn't mean that you need to think the same, okay? You don't have to be perfect to be lovable. Yeah, if people can love you, they are just not meant for you. It doesn't mean that you don't deserve love. So now let's see the last card, which is a message for you from your higher self. So, the love within you is infinite. Share it freely with the world. The number 9. So it's really the idea of the end of a circle, of a cycle. Yeah, it's the same idea, but I don't know why I said circle. Oh, I just understood the circle. The circle is about coming back to you. coming back to the beginning and starting the stream again. I think that maybe at some point you will maybe find some people you will let manage your business for most of the time, and so you can take time for your family, for people you love, and for your dreams as well, for the things you've been missing, basically. Second thing I just saw is that we have two I don't have the name in English coming to my mind. You have two foxes here, so it may be that foxes is an energy that you are embodying now, or it can also be that your spirit animal is a fox. Sorry, I'm putting you a bit up like this. Feeling better? All right. So yeah, it's really, I almost never get twice the same animal actually, so I really feel like foxes is an energy that you are embodying, that you are called to embody at some point, and your spirit animal. Foxes are very wild. They can be wild when they are hunting actually, but they seem to be calm the rest of the time. But still, there are so many things going on in the mind, and they are very, very smart. They always find a way to enter a place when they need to hunt again, when they have a goal. And it's really this Aries part that we see in you, but it's also a soft animal and very lovable, and they hide in the ground with the family to protect them. So they're still simple and very lovable and very cute, and affectionate actually. If you find a fox, they can become your friend very, very quickly if you are a good human to them. So it's really your two energies here. So to me, foxes are your spirit animal. One of them actually, because we often have more than one. And yeah, the love within you is infinite. To me, this says that you can love your job and you can love your passion, and you don't need to choose. Sorry, you need to find just the balance, the right point in the middle. Shed free with the world. Yeah, don't be ashamed. Like everyone, no matter the business that you are doing, needs time to relax, to think about something else, to unwind, basically, and to let the pressure out. So whether yours is writing, someone else's is painting, we all have this, and the most stressful something like a situation, a job, etc., is the most people need to do those things. So don't be afraid of sharing it, because maybe in your job you will find people who have the same passion, and it will help you become even better at this passion as well. So yeah, don't hesitate to being the boss. Doesn't mean that you cannot learn from people who are working under you. So yeah, stay human and follow your heart. So this is all for you, pile number 3. I hope that this reading was accurate and that it helps you for your current situation. Don't hesitate to come back to my next video as well if you want more guidance, or to go back to my old videos. I'm telling you bye for now, and I'm saying goodbye. Bye. Hello, pile number 4, and welcome on your reading. So let's discover right away what situation you are currently in and what encouragement and solutions the universe has for you. So let's start by seeing your situation. So I tried to only pick 2 cards for this reading today for each pile, but for yours often even it takes time for the cards to come out, and for you I just had to shuffle once, and those cards just like all exploded and there were cards everywhere. So these are your cards. So we have lots of ideas here. Let's start now. So we have disappointment with the 5 of chalices. We have the Hanged Man, love with the 2 of chalices, and the Hierophant. Okay, the situation I'm picking up here is so specific that I feel like this part, first of all, is the one will get less views. Um, yeah, we have the idea of losing things and changing, like, abundance from a place to another. Like, it feels like you've done some bets and things like that, and you try to get lots of opportunities to follow lots of things at a time, and it didn't end up as well as you wanted. It resulted in general a loss for you with this flower inversed, and we have the water all, and you're out of the water. Even if you get um some things from some cups, you're still losing here in this situation. But I mainly feel like you are currently living in a situation that you love very much. I don't say it's something you hate, like whether it's your job or something you're trying to do at the moment, uh, or even I hear social life as well. But there's something that is missing in your life, and so you want it so much that it makes you disappointed. But I even feel depression for some of you, like depression or very big sadness, not depression. Yeah, it's mostly a big sadness for most of you. There's something else that you want. It doesn't mean that you don't want what you have now, but still you want to change your life because this thing that you want and you miss is something very important for you. And so just like the hanged man, you may be called to, and you it's not even that you are called to, you're totally following your heart. I would say only your heart. And you would even put at risk the balance in your life and all the things you are currently living that you already love, just because you focus so much on this thing that you want. And because we have love here and Hierophant, it made me think of a sacred love. So it can be a soul connection, soulmate, a twin flame, but it's really the idea I got here. So yeah, be careful. Like I see this water flowing under you, and you are missing all the good things because you are not present at what you're doing. And the universe, I hear the universe talking to me clearly, which is funny because it hasn't been talking to me the whole day for the other readings actually. But I'm channeling you. You are not alone, first. And second, you are losing opportunities. There are many things that happen here, but you are not here. You avoid things because you need to stay alone, stay by yourself, think about your emotions, try to understand what you're living. And the universe is also telling you, it's also telling you that this, the fact that you are living something else and this thing is not in your life now, doesn't mean that it won't come. So it will come to you. You are not just ready, but if you feel it's because it's going to come to you. This person is coming to you because I really feel like it's a person here. And yes, this person is coming to you, but you need to be ready. And as long as you are the hangman, this person won't come to you. You need to be, yeah, at least a Hierophant and maybe even an emperor for this person to go to you. And here you are stuck in this world of stagnant water. Stagnation, you just try to channel the universe. I feel like you might be a psychic and you channel the universe, or you ask why I want my person to come, and and the universe is not answering because the universe is like, isn't it obvious if you don't get this person now, it's because you're not ready, and if you stay in this situation, this person won't come. So yeah, for this connection to arrive, you need to be present. And this love, okay, here with the mirror, I feel like you're doing something bad now. I'm not saying you're someone bad, but what you're doing is resulting in your twin flame or soulmate mirroring you. So by focusing on this connection, you don't see that all the opportunities and abundance you get is you're losing all of this because it's going, like there must be a hole somewhere in this cup and you are losing all of this. So yeah, maybe you feel like everything is good, but this beautiful flower is hiding a huge situation that you need to address now. And so the universe is really telling you that it's coming to you, but if you lose everything in the process, there's no reason for you to lose everything you already are just for this connection, and letting the rest of your life fall apart won't make this connection come quicker, but it will slow it down. So go back to what you were doing, involve, work on yourself, work on your life, become this Hierophant, be the master who has the key of your life, the key of your life, your destiny and who you are. And then spirit will come back to you and bless you with this meeting. So here are the situations from the universe. Intimacy, luminosity. Okay. Embrace your inner divine goddess. Today holds unlimited possibilities to see the beauty in life. It's very colorful. You really need to come back to yourself, to be more present, more unconscious, to do all of this. Let me just hide the light for a minute so you can appreciate the beauty of this cone. To me, the intimacy is not physical, actually. I feel more of a telepathic intimacy, like we are always linked to our twin flames in this, if this is a twin flame situationship, and we can always communicate telepathically with them. But actually there's something I channeled and saw in cards recently that I didn't know, but you can also communicate with your soulmates. This is something I've discovered not so long ago, but I'm 100% sure of what I'm saying. So even if this person is a soulmate, you can always communicate with them telepathically. And guess what? It's logical because twin flames are always soulmates. So that's your answer. With the water here, and the blue, this blue color, but also the green all around, I have the idea of you need to be in a state of love and to be open to communication. So don't be afraid to, when you communicate with this person, you need to be full of love and to be willing to communicate freely about every part of yourself. I feel like this will help you to communicate with these people. And you need, to shine by your own, spiritually, physically. I'm not saying like do surgery. It's nothing to do with that. It's more about being healthy and taking care of your body and loving your body. Mentally, psychologically, everything. Everything. There are lots of categories like this, like we can put. I feel like I will never finish if I try to say them all. So yeah, in all fields, be the best version of yourself, and this person will eventually come and welcome life, even if sometimes there are hardships, because I feel like this will help you grow bigger and get closer to this. There's something that I want to say. Maybe it's not for all of you, but even if it's not the path you choose, you will all do this at some point. But I feel shadow work here, like someone who faced what's behind the things that they didn't communicate with this blue curtain, and that grew from it. And they're wearing this black hair, like their darkness, beautifully, and even making like beautiful and all. So I really have the idea that some of you, still a minority, will do shadow work, but what you will go through will help you open to communication, because I feel like at first there were a communication blockage for you, even maybe for your person, but I feel it's more about the divine feminine. Okay, so I'm not saying woman, I'm saying divine feminine. It's different. You can be a man and be a divine feminine. I don't really like the terms divine feminine and divine masculine, because people think, okay, you have the soul of a man, but what is a man, what is a woman? I'd say it would be more yin and yang, and I have more a yin person here. And I feel like this is the person who needs to work on their communication and on themselves, and who is watching this reading now. I really love how you put water, you're growing your own garden, and suddenly what you're growing is crystals that take millions of years to form this size, to be as big as this woman. And suddenly it's like you're creating a world. I feel like you will grow so much. I have a light worker vibe here, someone who will do great things that will change the world as well. Embrace your inner divine goddess. Yeah, you start from a wounded human to an elevated and awakened human to a divine goddess, inner divine goddess embodiment, to a real goddess. Also, I love this holy image because it feels like this person's hair is glowing on their own in the dark. And what I love here is that for many people, when they go on this evolution, there's always lots of signs of the universe helping them. But for you, I feel like you've lived so many lives. You're not just an old soul. I feel like you're one of the oldest souls. And so you don't need the universe. You're doing all of this on your own. And I feel like you get little to no help from the universe. And you don't even ask, because you know you will do it and it's your destiny. So yeah, intimacy is about connecting this person, becoming the best version of yourself, becoming, like, letting this inner divine goddess out and embracing it and be unapologetically, you understood. Be yourself totally, and then you create magic and you make a whole world. And yeah, you have possibilities. You can make everything happen. You can even give life, actually. Turn lemons into lessons. Yeah, whatever happens to you that seems negative, make it something that will help you grow. And that's how you will go far. So those cards here, guys, words of encouragement for you from the universe. But just like for the first deck, cards just like exploded everywhere. Like, the universe really wants to tell you lots of things. So let's see right away what we have. Your speed doesn't matter. Forward is forward. Yeah, because originally we have the idea of someone who needs to go back to themselves, and to stop worrying about things, whether they will happen or not. The universe is telling you, no matter what you learn, no matter how long it takes for you to learn it, you will go there. So don't feel like you are losing things, as we said previously. And yeah, you're still going, and that's what's important. I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you totally got this. Yes, at the moment I feel like you feel like, okay, I want this person, everything is going right in my life. But it's because you're focusing on one thing only. See the whole picture. I love how we have the green color, because it's about love. And suddenly it turns to kind of, oh my gosh, I just understood. You remember at first, and then we had love, and the Hierophant had told you, oh, it's a sacred love. And here we have a mix between pink and purple colors. So the color of love and the color of the divine. So we're still this idea, and it's super beautiful. You're not going to succeed at everything you try, and that's okay. Yes, I feel like because I told you you have powers, you may have tried to channel this person. sometimes and they were not responding, or at times you may also have tried to manifest them and it didn't come to you the way you wanted it. And the universe is telling you, it's okay. You were not supposed to talk to them at this moment. That's why it's happening like this. So you are a fighter ever onwards. Yeah, your soul is like this. So follow your soul. It knows the way. And you will survive it. Beautiful. I love how the stars and the universe is just becoming part of you as you grow, just like we saw with the cards before. And this 21, so 3, so it's really representing the alignment between your mind, heart, and soul. And so this last card is a message from your higher self. You came from the stars, so shine bright. My gosh, what can I say more than this? You go back to the stars, just like this girl. She was a girl on Earth after she was a girl, part of Earth, like inside of Earth with crystals, and after she's in the stars. And it's really you coming back to your soul to meet this person. And I really have the feeling that if you live so long, this is not a soulmate but more a twin flame relationship, I guess. And so yeah, and the presence of so many constellations where there are lots of planets where stars come from, to me make me feel like you can channel anyone in the universe. You have a gift for channeling. And when you will come together with this person, you will fulfill a mission together, maybe even more. I hear up to 3 for the world. You will help the world or humanity and make things better, like make life better, make the world a better place. So this is all for you. Let me so you can see a bit before we part ways. So this is all for you, pile number 4. I really hope that you loved this reading, that it helped you, and that you feel a bit better about your situation right now. Don't hesitate to tell me if you like this video, to give me a thumb up, and to follow me. And if you need more guidance, you can always check my other videos. I hope to see you in next video, and I'm telling you bye for now. Bye bye.